meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell your story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
Hey everyone, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 720. Just want to come on here real quick and just discuss some things really quickly. We just made it to almost the end of the month of August and just so happy to announce I have so many new people coming on the show and we're going to knock it out like we always do. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, the 1804 show, chapter 2 on YouTube and TikTok. But yeah, tonight I wanted to talk about your trauma isn't your final destination. And I say that because a lot of things just been going on, a whole lot of just evil, demented, and demonic spirits is clogging up people's lives. It's just really been hard out here, Life really be lifing to some people. And we just go through a whole lot of things in silence or just go through a lot of things openly. But I just always remind people that I'm just a man, I'm just a human being, and I've been through hell, I've been through a lot, and I just always give people just that sense of clarity, which just with my story, and just allow people to know that you in charge of your own life, you're responsible for your own healing, you're responsible for your own happiness. Because everybody isn't coming to save you unless you save yourself, unless you do the work. Because you got to do the work yourself in order for you to find peace. Because so many people are falsifying this image of success, joy, redemption when they lying not only to the masses but lying to themselves. And I'm not afraid to admit that I'm flawed like everybody else. I go through things, I have problems, I have demons myself. But also every day y'all see me on here doing something about it. I took my life back after years of battling chronic depression, PTSD, anxiety, and I'm not afraid to admit it because I took the mask off a long time ago because the mask was slowly killing me. And I always say if it wasn't for my brother and my dad passing away, then I would not be here today. I would not be who I am today. I would have not been able to mature and become William. And some things just has to happen in order for you to sit down. And some things happen to you to spare you for something that was going to happen to you worse down the road. And things has to happen to you so you can know who's in your corner instead of who's in your business. And I found this out and as a young age, at a young age, excuse me, I found out that everybody wasn't my friend or that everybody didn't love how I loved. Because to be honest with you, it just nowadays things it's just terms and conditions. When you at your lowest, who really in your corner? Who's really there for you? Who's ready to pick you back up when you fall? Not a lot of people. Not a lot of the people that is following us or subscribe to us or just in our stories every day isn't ready to reach out or just admit that they did something wrong to you or because so many people just love to play victim. So many people just use whatever they're going through and try to project it onto you. Because even when I needed help, I still help people. And I could just sit here and say that, yes, I have wronged people because I was hurt. And hurt people hurt people. And I can admit I wasn't always good. I wasn't always perfect. I wasn't always this or that. But who is? You know what I'm saying? If anybody could train me on how to be perfect, then I can win. I can be flawless. But that's just not how it's designed out here. But what is designed is empathy. And I learned really quickly that people don't give a damn about what you're going through. It's all about them. It's all about what you can do for me. What's in your wallet? How much is you worth? And this and that. It's not about treating people well. It's not about having a good heart, integrity, morals, standards. It's not about that anymore. It's about what can I benefit from you, and it's tough. It hurts, but it's just how it is. And you just have to know the rules of the game. You just have to know the cards that you're dealing with certain things or certain people. And a lot of times we're so caught up in things that's very superficial, things that's not good for us, things and people that we need to vanquish in order for us to grow. And it's just a waste of life when you're not evolving. So much time was wasted on you being the same for 5 years or 10 years, and you haven't underwent a metamorphosis, and it's just kind of like a waste. And I just do my best every day to try to become new and reborn and just make sure that I lead by example and try to just be productive and try to be very busy and utilize my time. And when you realize that we don't have that much time left and how much precious time is, then you wouldn't waste it. You wouldn't waste it on things, you won't waste it on people. And you just have to make sure that you're right with God, because anything can happen at any particular moment. And you don't take seconds off your life by just engaging in people who just poisonous to your health, because that means like you're dying slowly by being around somebody who has ill will towards you, who's jealous of you, who's playing both sides of the fence. You know, your number is finna be called if you don't do right. Because even though God shows us, it's up to us to answer the call. When God calls us, because He put something in our spirit to tell us and warn us about certain things and certain people, but we think we know everything. We think we know better, but we don't. And that will be something that we will all be mistaken and we will fail. Can't change nobody. Just have to change how you deal with them. And it will hurt a little bit, you know. All goodbyes isn't permanent. You just need to take a break from people sometimes. But to me, I feel like they had their chance to change, but they didn't. And it caused you to having to be alone for a while. I see y'all comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in my mode. I see y'all comments though. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just, as you get older, you begin to really realize what's important. It's about family, spend time and cherishing the people that you still have left. Because I still have my moments. I still think about my childhood memories be coming in, and I cry about not having my brother no more. I miss them days. I miss those moments when I had my big brother here, just to hear his voice, just to see what he smelled like, and being in his presence. But, I wanted to go out with my boys, wanted to be around girls, but those people that I was around isn't around anymore. All those friends became foes, and he's gone forever. And I just want people to just do not take that for granted. Whoever you still have, you just don't know the pain when you have to live life without them. When you have to go days, months, years without them. Do not make the same mistake that I made. And I just don't want people to just, feel sorry for me, because this is not about me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm using myself as an example, but I'm just letting people know, like, you just have no idea what you have until it's gone. And it's just really time to be serious, because it can work out both ways. It can either be them or it can either be you. So you have to also just make sure that you get in the proper help, you get in the proper guidance with just making sure that you're checking yourself, you holding yourself accountable. Because it takes strength, it takes maturity to realize that, wow, like maybe I am a bad person. Maybe I did this wrong, or I handled it the wrong way, or how can I make amends with this person? So it's just all about just making sure that you realize that there's always a better tomorrow, there's always a better way to solving most of our problems. Ain't gonna be able to solve them all. Just take one problem at a time. Ease it just the way that you would perceive it. But we just have to just make sure that we be fair, not only to ourselves, but to others. Because people so quick to pass judgment. It's always a reason why people become dark or become the way that they are because of trauma or an incident that rattled their entire existence. And I take it one day at a time. And you meeting me for like a 6 months to a year, you don't know me enough. You haven't met me long enough to understand or to see the change that I embarked on, or to have the ability to slander my name and assassinate my character. You don't know me long enough to do that. Because you have to met me when I was at my best, when I was at my worst, when I was at my ugliest, and I became my best again. So you haven't known me long enough to pass judgment on me. You don't realize how strong that I had to be. I had to endure a lot of things. I had to endure a whole lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't wear my glasses, you know what I'm saying, my tears would be visible a whole lot. My eyes would be red. My eyes would have bags under them. But I guess my glasses kind of withstand my eyes and my frustration a whole lot. But I just try to be somebody that have done the work, that have fought. I didn't give up. Even when I wanted to give up, I couldn't give up. Because I never been a weak person. I'm a strong dude. I'm a good dude as well. But I'm not going to allow anybody to take advantage of me, to put me down, and to avoid accountability. And on this quest that you have, and I'm only talking to the ones that's going through this, on your quest, in order for you to be the best version of yourself, some people will have to be left behind. Everybody can't go, and cliches will have to be unnoticed. Because if this person betrays you or hurts you and this and that, you can't allow them back into your life. Family, friend, foe, whoever. Because we all know right from wrong at this point, and this person didn't feel the need to apologize. This person didn't respect you to begin with, so they pulled that knife in your back because they never had respect for you to begin with. Because we don't hurt who we love, and you just have to make sure that you're not the only one in the marriage, in the relationship, in the kinship, fellowship, friendship. Because at that time, if a person isn't fighting with the same amount of effort like you fighting to keep them, then it's time to let go. It's time to move on. You was fine without them before you knew they existed, and you will be fine after them. Because I really don't care who don't want to be in my life anymore. Because I got so used to depending on me and depending on God. And I hope that ain't come out the wrong way, but I mean, first God, then me. So I hope I didn't like say it the wrong way, which hopefully y'all was able to interpret what I was trying to say. But yeah, God is all I need. God will always have my back because I'm one of the most genuine people. Yeah, I may not have it right all the time, but my intentions are good. But yeah, just don't let anybody take away your power. We are here to serve a purpose. And I believe in purpose. I believe in we are here to fulfill something that we don't understand yet, but we're going to impact some people, even people closest to us, even the people who hate us. But we're going to impact somebody. You just don't know who's watching you, who think you're the best, why everybody treating you like shit, everybody who just gossiping and backstabbing, backdooring, telling lies and manipulating and all types of stuff. It's always that one person that think highly of you, that think the world of you. So don't ever give up. Don't ever surrender. Don't ever back down from nobody. And I've had to learn this that you will have to fight because they're going to gang up on you. Some people can't fight you by themselves. You will have to be tough. And I don't mean just swing on them because that's easy. It's easy to throw a punch. But when I mean by fighting, I mean by ignoring them, turning the other cheek. If they don't put their hands on you, then okay. But if it's just words, if it's just lies, if it's just bullshit, don't even let them bother you. Don't even let it simmer. Keep your spirit pure because their spirit's ugly. You know, they failed a long time ago. And it's even worse when it's like people older than you. You know what I'm saying? And trying to bring you down. People that's like supposed to be like an OG to you, supposed to be trying to take you under their wing. You know, not trying to son you or daughter you or anything like that, but just, you know, be that vessel. You know what I'm saying? Be that person of great interest in your life. because they've been your age before and they survived that age. And they were supposed to be, you know, the voice of reason instead of the voice of chaos and evil and black magic. And I'm dead serious. Like these people exist. People really don't be believing me, but these people are so messy and miserable to the point of they would destroy anybody with some potential because you still young. Anything can happen for you. Your life can dramatically change in a good way while they wasted their prime and their best years off chasing the wrong things or being um, worked on by the system and this and that. So they destroyed, they beaten, they weaken. You know what I'm saying? And while you're able to still turn it all around. So just imagine you got two caterpillars, right? Not every caterpillar can start their photosynthesis or start that metamorphosis to a butterfly. So you got two caterpillars, you got a caterpillar that's probably been sitting there for like 5 days, and you got that caterpillar that's like, yeah, I'm ready to become a butterfly. What I would have to do and this and that, does it hurt? And this and that. So a caterpillar would try to like tell that other caterpillar who's eager to become a butterfly that, oh, it might hurt. So we don't want to put you through that. So sit down here with me because I'm afraid of becoming a butterfly and I want you to become afraid as well. So you won't be a butterfly so we can both be caterpillars. But you want to be a butterfly, so despite how you feeling or despite your concerns, you gonna start that photosynthesis because you want that so bad. But people don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? Because change takes work. Change takes sacrifice. Change takes new habits and brings new people. Because be honest with you, man, all your day ones, you know what I'm saying? The friends that you grew up with, 9 times out of 10, it's very slim that you keep the same amount of friends from your childhood. But in order for new doors to open, you have to meet new people. And people would just think that you acting funny or that you change. Yeah, I change. You know what I'm saying? I gotta change. How else I'm supposed to be somebody if I'm stuck around you guys who ain't being an asset? You being a liability to me because I got to keep it real with you, but you don't want me to grow. If I move out the hood, you would call me a sellout. If I want to live in a mansion or live in an estate or live in a remote area, I'm a sellout. Or I want to change my vocabulary or change my engagement. Oh, you talk white or you think you better than us and this and that. You think you smart. I'm like, no, I just more important things in life than just gossip and be messy. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around anybody who's just stuck and had the same 24 hours as I did to change. Cause I'm serious, man. I put in too much work. 720 episodes. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody to think that they can con me or manipulate me or have a fast one on me is a damn fool. Because I could not have sustained all this content if I was stupid, if I was lazy, if I was low vibrational, if I was just a ignorant nigga, because I'm not no ignorant ass nigga. I'm smart. I have so much wisdom. My trauma aged me a whole lot. It taught me the importance of life and how we should cherish it. People still out here playing around. There's still people out here that hasn't grown up yet. They're just getting older. They're not growing up. They're getting older. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm very uptight, because I'm not. I'm silly. You know what I'm saying? I love to joke. I love to laugh. But also, it's a time and place for everything. But some people just have that once an own, they can't cut it off. My life has been, my life been a bitch, but I'm grateful. And I just don't want people to just like go around and just think that things are terrible when actually it's all about making you stronger. It's building you to newer heights. Because I don't know where I would have been. And just crazy because, like, even at the worst moments of your life, there would be the best moments of your life because you are able to reflect. You are able to think when people left you alone, when people left you to rot, when people left you to die and to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are able to think about things when you was having a good time, when you was at the bar, when you was spending money, when you was on bullshit. You are able to come to an impasse. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about perspective. You can either swim or sink. You know what I'm saying? You can just sink. I can't even say, I can't even talk tonight. But you can either sink or swim. And I may not have like the flyest clothes or the flyest car or the big house or a lot of money, but I have heart. I have toughness. I have courage. I will not leave you at your lowest or at your worst. I don't leave people that I love. I only left when it became disrespectful, when my presence wasn't appreciative or reciprocated. Because I can love you unconditionally, but I ain't gonna love you while you loving me conditionally. When I'm just an ATM machine, when I'm a nigga that can cook, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put me last, but I'm the first nigga you call when you need something. That's not fair. And a lot of people owe me an apology. I ain't gonna say no names, but you watching. You said a lot of cruel things. You did a lot of cowardly, backstabbing ass shit, and I haven't forgotten. But I forgave you, but I haven't forgotten. And we can play all that, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, and this and that, but you know what I'm talking about. And there's many of you. And I just just want you to know that you couldn't destroy me. You may have hurt my feelings for a little bit, but you didn't break my spirit, because you can't have it. You, the devil, demons, nobody can have my spirit but God, the man above, my heavenly Father. When I'm dead and gone, my gift, my videos, my message will outlive you, because the difference between genuine people and the people that's living a lie, I will live forever. I will be immortalized while you will be forgotten about. And 3 days after you die. And then it would be on to the next one. But I didn't mean to make this video long. I just kind of went on a tangent. But I just had to clear a lot of things up and just allow people to know that your trauma isn't your final destination. Because if I would have let my 27-year-old self die the year of 2015, then it would have been no 1804 show. It would have not been blessings. It would have not been people that I met or resurfaced into my life that really taught me a lot of things. And I took a lot of L's, but I was able to have a lot of wins as well. To be able to meet everybody that I used to watch on TV. I used to listen to their music. Even if I couldn't talk to the person, I was able to talk to their families. So I win. And you lost. I won. You know what I'm saying? Success will always be the best revenge. Despite what people may do to you, despite what may have happened, but once you boss yourself up, once you start doing something for yourself and you happy, you win. Because they're going to still be doing the same shit. And that's the worst punch that you could ever throw to somebody, is to let them know that they didn't do a damn thing, but made you stronger. But that will be the end of this episode, you guys. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Appreciate all the comments. I wasn't ignoring you, but I just be in my mode. So, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, the 1804 Show Chapter 2. Have a good night. Be safe out here. It's crazy. I don't want nobody to get hurt. So, God bless. Have a good evening. Peace.